at night while everyone's asleep, sitting alone in my room with the lights on, quietly passing the night with my favorite song playing softly. Every day at the same time I see you at the coffee shop, with your short hair and deep eyes, my heart goes out to you. Slowly sidling up to the seat next to yours, hesitating over what to say. That's my morning. Hey, how's it going? The words I managed to squeeze out felt so foolish, but the smile you gave me was so bright. But something between us is slightly crossed. There's no reply to the text I carefully sent, staring blankly at that delivered status that won't change to read. Tonight again I can't fall asleep easily. One evening when a sudden autumn downpour started pouring, I ran to your office at clock out time, holding a single umbrella. Here, take this. You ignored my outstretched hand, and your sad figure faded away into the rain. No matter how hard I try to hold it back, I can't suppress my feelings anymore. I sent a story anonymously to a late-night podcast, my sincere voice flowing through the streaming app. I have feelings for you, echoing out into the world. I'll be waiting in front of the cafe tonight, a promise I made on my own. Even though it's pouring cats and dogs, waiting alone for you who doesn't show. Wandering in the rain all night without an umbrella, staying up until dawn, just as I turn around to finally give up on this foolish, unrequited love. A long text from you arrives on my phone screen. The truth was, you had a painful secret you couldn't speak. Even though you had feelings, you could only express them through text. Looking at your tear-stained words filling up my screen, our crossed hearts are finally warmly connected. Only now do I understand your heart, the one that couldn't speak. The one that couldn't speak. Opening the drawer, uncovering memories buried deep inside, quietly clearing out faded photos and old letters, like the cold winter rain stopping and a clear sky opening up. The sadness that felt like a lingering cold slowly fades away. When I was trapped in my own season, wandering like a fool, the grateful soul who gently took my freezing hand, handing me a warm cup of tea, listening without a word. Those tender eyes slowly woke me up inside. Past the nights of crying, leaning on bygone sorrow, against my frozen cheek. The warmth deep within my chest blooms once again. Always watching over me silently, a step behind. Your kind heart telling me it's okay to lean and rest anytime. Now instead of apologies, filling my heart with a massive love, I joyfully walk toward where you stand. Thank you for embracing even my ugly, lingering attachments. I won't let you be lonely anymore. You who came to me like a miracle through all the moments of tomorrow that heaven grants us. I will stay by your side with the brightest smile. Deleting but remaining traces deep in my phone without regret. Feeling your warmth as you hold my hand tightly in this moment. My second love, whom I met after passing through the pain. I walk this path with you, who resembles the cozy sunshine.
You absent-mindedly doodling in the corner of your notebook, me holding my breath, watching you from the sea next to yours, knowing exactly how deep the empty space in your heart was, yet just grateful for the days we shared the same room. The day the temperature of the wind shifted and autumn sunlight poured down in front of your house by that familiar alley where I always walked you home, watching you silently wipe away your tears, looking so sad. The questions I couldn't dare to ask lingered on the edge of my lips. On a winter night when the white frost fell heavy in an empty playground, you were tracing small circles all alone. Your back turned to me, hurting as you held on to fading memories. By your side I prayed just as hard for your wounds to heal. Could you give me a little time to clear my mind? Your tender voice, heavy with suppressed apologies. The day you drifted away, saying you were leaving for a solo journey. You felt so sorry, but I already knew the truth in your heart. Every time the seasons turned and the snow piled up again, I believed in that promise, that thank you you left behind. When time flows on and the winter in your heart completely melts away, if only I could face you again at this very corner. On a winter night when the white frost fell heavy in an empty place. bright smile spreads instead of tears. Now standing alone by the window where you will return, I watch the spring petals blooming on the wind, like the circle in my heart that will never be erased, toward our next scenery, which will be the most beautiful. I am slowly walking out to meet you now.
As the lights of the skyscraper forest turn on outside the hospital window, fidgeting with the charger cord, you forced a smile for me. Looking at last year's Christmas photo, filling the screen, your wish to definitely walk outside when the first snow falls this year. You looked exactly like your father in that old photo in my wallet. Even at 20 you still seem like a fragile child to my eyes. To this blunt mom who was always clumsy, using being busy as an excuse. My sweet daughter who texted me every morning saying be careful on your way to work. Inside your private locked social media account, there were so many beautiful landscapes of the world you longed to see. If I hadn't been sick, I could have visited them all. With Mom, my heart collapses at the apology you wrote in tiny letters. My pure child swallowing the pain while pretending to be grown up. In front of the ICU where the chilly dawn air settles down, opening your drawer, wondering if there was a final message you couldn't send. Inside was a clumsy hand-knitted scarf you secretly made in your hospital bed, and a card with crooked handwriting that read, because my mom gets cold easily. The main subject of the countless landscape photos in your phone was no one else but my own back, always standing alone. Your voice saying you were sorry for not giving me better things, echoes like an illusion in the empty hallway, making me swallow my tears. Inside your private locked social media account, there were so many beautiful landscapes of the world you longed to see. If I hadn't been sick, I could have visited them all. With Mom, my heart collapses at the apology you wrote in tiny letters. My pure child swallowing the pain while pretending to be grown up. A mother's late regrets falling heavily onto the screen. The warm glow you left behind fills the entire room. Beyond the window like a light, the gray first snow begins to drift. The snow you waited for so desperately is falling. wrapping the scarf you left behind around my neck. I walk the winding street on the day we meet again in the next life. Please don't be sick, let's never be parted. Let's walk this path smiling happily to our heart's content.
A corner of the living room where the sunset stretches long, a neatly organized drawer and a white prescription paper. Your eyes preparing to leave me behind, standing at a distance, looking at me with a sorrowful smile. Hurting all alone, fearing you might become a burden to me. How many nights did you suffocate your breaths and cry in secret, trying to let go of my hand with harsh, bitter words? Why are you trying to carry everything by yourself like a fool? Even if a cold, bitter season comes to find us, even if a thick, blinding fog blocks the road ahead of us, your shoulder's the most precious thing to me in this world. I will embrace them with every ounce of my strength. There is no goodbye, because the only reason for my life, it will always be you. If it hurts, just lean on me and cry as much as it hurts. Don't turn away, pretending to be okay while saying you're sorry. When you feel like you've been left entirely alone at the edge of the world, just turn your head. I will always be right there. Even if a cold, bitter season comes to find us, even if a thick, blinding fog blocks the road ahead of us, your shoulder's the most precious thing to me in this world. I will embrace them with every ounce of my strength. There is no goodbye, because the only reason for my life, it will always be you. Don't be afraid, even when the rough winds blow hard. I will embrace everything, even that deep sorrow of yours, until the very last day that heaven permits us. Please remember that we will always be together. Even if a cold, bitter season comes to find us, even if a thick, blinding fog blocks the road ahead of us, your shoulder's the most precious thing to me in this world. I will embrace them with every ounce of my strength. There is no goodbye, because the only reason for my life, it will always be you. Like the warm sunshine spreading across the window pane, I pray all of your painful tears melt completely
the persimmon tree beyond the stone wall. Children who called out to each other every single morning. In those days when we laughed together, rolling bicycle wheels, we truly didn't even know that it was love. The day your uniform began to look awkward on you, looking at each other, suddenly grown up so fast. Hiding my cherished feelings, I casually tossed a word. Let's move to the big city and make it big. You in your grease-stained work overalls, and me wearing an apron, baking bread on a cold winter day, sharing a sweet and warm embrace. The merciless draft notice you showed me, bringing an unexpected goodbye. Inside the bakery where the snowflakes were softly piling up, I keep myself busy thinking only of you. The tears I had to swallow secretly deep in my chest were left behind at the train station platform as you moved away. Time flows on and on, passing us by, our youth getting lost inside the flashing, glamorous lights. The tangled misunderstandings and the hearts that couldn't step closer scatter away beyond the faint and distant memories. At the corner of a small alley stained with the passage of years, now by my side a kind husband who believes only in me, and a child playing around with tiny hands, when the memories had just become a dusty old relic. Time flowed like that, and as life became an ordinary routine, by chance I ran into you looking a bit awkward. Inside each other's eyes as we looked at one another, I could hear the sound of the wind from that green hill long ago. Without being able to say a single word, we just silently looked at each other's faces. Even without exchanging a single word, greeting each other through our eyes, a day so sorrowfully beautiful, making the passing years feel utterly meaningless. Behind each other's backs as we pass by and walk away, quietly turning around, smiling that awkward, bittersweet smile, burying that one short smile deep inside the chest. We walk back toward our own separate lives again, sending my regards to our youth that once shined so brilliantly. Goodbye, my precious, unforgettable days.
Laptop screen filled with a blinking cursor and deadline alerts. Pushing away your text telling you not to interrupt my busy day. Sitting alone in front of the turned off TV in the living room late at night. You had fallen asleep with only the small smartphone screen glowing. At your hesitant suggestion to go for a weekend drive to the countryside, shutting the bedroom door sharply in the early morning, saying I was too tired. On the balcony where you used to send pictures every day, proud of your plans. A small pot with yellow withered leaves because I forgot to water it. You said love is like growing a small plant together, that we need to let the sun shine in sometimes and gently wipe the leaves. The days I foolishly ignored your hand, silently reached out to me. Only after losing it all do I realize the warmth you gave me. The closet where the crisp white shirts hung neatly, and the kitchen too. One day suddenly every trace of you vanished. Opening the hidden notepad on the tablet too late. Your loneliness and sad confessions crowded into every line. You said you came to the office lobby on my birthday and waited for me, watching me laugh brightly from afar among my colleagues. Writing that you cried on the cold street walking back, realizing I had never laughed like that toward you even once. You said love is like growing a small plant together, that we need to let the sun shine in sometimes and gently wipe the leaves. The days I foolishly ignored your hand, silently reached out to me. Only after losing it all do I realize the warmth you gave me. Playing the music you loved, I go searching for you to the place where we first met and confirmed our feelings. Beyond the scenery, emerging through the thick early morning mist. You're back, wearing a beige cardigan, gazing at the water. And my breathless cry of honey, you turn your head, looking at my tears stained with regret. You smile brightly at me, holding my hand tightly, saying you knew I would come and were waiting inside your gentle eyes. My long wandering finally stops. You said love is like growing a small plant together, that we need to let the sun shine in sometimes and gently wipe the leaves. I won't run away anymore, I won't let you get drenched in loneliness alone. I promise to stay by your side with all my heart. Under the morning sun, by the beautiful lakeside where the mist has cleared, holding your hand tightly again, just like when we first started dating, toward our warm tomorrow that we will no longer put off. Sharing each other's warmth, we take our steps together.
lonely train station died in the sunset light. Over the dusty, worn out bench, a memory that defies time scatters away like red autumn leaves. Back then I was so immature. I felt ashamed of your poverty. The cold fingertips I pushed away behind my back. I turned away, pretending not to notice. I'm so sorry, those cruel days of mine became a scar upon your heart. That voice carried over on a breath of wind. Only now do I know that it was love all along. I miss that hand I failed to hold so very much. Amidst the brilliant lights of the building forest, my days were so incredibly busy, holding a small bag tightly as you stood there. Your frail thin figure keeps flashing before my eyes. Have you eaten? Are you not sick? Why was that one simple phrase so heavy back then? Those foolish days when I pushed and pushed you away. You who must have cried alone behind the cold silence. I'm so sorry, those cruel days of mine became a scar upon your heart. That voice carried over on a breath of wind. Only now do I know that it was love all along. I miss that hand I failed to hold so very much. An old neighborhood alley like a flower that never fades. My mother who waited for me all alone. If only I could turn back the wheels of time. I wanna bury myself in your arms and cry out loud. I'm so sorry, those cruel days of mine became a scar upon your heart. That voice carried over on a breath of wind. Only now do I know that it was love all along. I miss that hand I failed to hold so very much. The train has departed, leaving an empty platform. A belated confession scattering away like smoke. Mother, oh my mother, only now do I love you. I'm so sorry for being too late.
shyly pressing the keys, your clear voice flowing over the piano melody. When you said it was a song for someone you love, my heart kept thumping all day, refusing to stop. The day I saw that charming person who seemed right for you, realizing I had nothing to give, I turned away from afar, turning off the notifications, shutting off the bedroom lights. I forced my heart to erase you, pushing myself hard. Could I never be the protagonist of that song? Those nights I spent alone, rewinding your video until dawn, while walking, drinking coffee, or even while working. My fingers kept playing your melody right above my knees. As the autumn leaves fell and the first snow silently drifted down, my feet accidentally led me inside a cozy downtown bookstore. Beyond the bookshelves our eyes met like a beautiful lie, and as I tried to run, you reached out and caught my hand first, asking why I avoided you without a single call or text. You cried, upset by my foolish, stupid misunderstanding, following the direction of your gaze down to my fingertips. They were still tapping that same melody above my knees. Could I never be the protagonist of that song? Those nights I spent alone, rewinding your video until dawn, while walking, drinking coffee, or even while working. My fingers kept playing your melody right above my knees. My music was meant for you from the very beginning. At your warm confession, all my doubts melted away. Blaming myself for hurting you with my silly jealousy, you wrapped your arms around me with a brilliant, bright smile. Could I never be the protagonist of that song? Those nights I spent alone, rewinding your video until dawn, while walking, drinking coffee, or even while working. My fingers kept playing your melody right above my knees, like the white snowflakes piling up on the bookstore window. A miracle like love begins to bloom beautifully in our hearts, knowing now that my release was always meant to be you. No more missing each other, I will sing only for you from now on. I will sing only for you.
Tracing a final goodbye across the cold screen. The night street I turned away from was so bitterly blue, as if nothing happened pressing down the heavy ache in my chest. How are you holding up in this silent stretch of time? Are you smiling without breaking down like I did? Like a character in a drama, I left without a plan. Unfamiliar city lights flowing past the window, the small alleys we used to walk down together, and the memories of that familiar cafe we frequented. Even as I push away the traces, trying so hard to erase them, my footsteps eventually stop, leading right back to you. Those days when I never knew the weight that love could leave. Only now do I realize that a heart can't truly break like this. This bitter pain I barely face, only after losing you. I guess we are finally suffering through the exact same season now. A heart I only came to understand after it was broken. Your hesitant, clumsy words sitting in my old inbox, looking at the same sky at the exact same time as me. Your belated confession that you too were crying. I was so busy looking at my own pain that I couldn't see the deep bruise inside you. And now the regret just keeps pouring down. Those days when I never knew the weight that love could leave. Only now do I realize that a heart can't truly break like this. This bitter pain I barely faced, only after losing you. I guess we are finally suffering through the exact same season now. A heart I only came to understand after it was broken. Sitting across from each other once again on a rainy afternoon. Instead of countless words, we share a silence laced with tears. I think I finally understand